Warning. The following unboxing shenanigans are performed by trained professionals of chaos. IndieRPM and the Curio Hunter are not responsible for rare card envy or the spontaneous sudden urge to buy an entire case of trading cards. Their mission: to open card packs so you don't have to. They're here to show you what's inside before you buy, especially those non-sport trading cards you love. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to join the madness. Interact with the boys live and enter for a chance to be their weekly winner. You've been warned. Let's unbox the universe.
The live stream is about to start. Even the boys don't know what will happen, so buckle up and prepare for the unexpected, and unbox the universe.
Probably cut off there, but here we are. My goodness, it's another Tuesday evening, and you are here with IndieRPM
and the Curio Hunter,
and this is a live stream unboxing. And I think Curio brought up a great point before we started here. Bear with me just a second. That we thought it might be relevant to. That's awful bright. Let me turn that down. To change the name of the show. What were you thinking for the title change?
Unboxing the Universe.
That would make a lot of sense since we own that domain name.
It would.
Yeah, I agree with you. We may roll with that.
We'll
take
see.
A little bit of unbranding from us.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Should
do
we
you
make
like
the
the name? Yeah, let us know. The whole reason we're here is to hang out with you guys. So.
Well, and we're also trying to make it easy for people to find us. Easy for everybody to tell their friends about. So, and we're trying to figure out what do we call it. And if in our own shows we want to refer to this, what do we call it? So we're just trying to figure that out. Things we haven't had to worry about in the past, but now we're trying to get squared away, especially going into 2025.
Yeah. Well, it looks like tonight's another big night for us. I see another Hobbit box there.
Right. Been looking forward to this one. I like these particular boxes. Even the base cards I'm a fan of, and I think I'm going to collect. The base cards tend to be like some sort of film cell sort of like card, which I find pretty cool. So to give you a little bit of insight into what these boxes contain. So this is Card Fun, The Hobbit, or I guess Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. There are, I believe, 8 packs with 2 cards per pack. And you might say that's not very many, but again, these are thicker sort of film cell-like cards. There are 2 different kinds of box inserts. And what I mean by that is there's like a picture that sort of lays over the top. One can be what I've heard other channels refer to as the Fellowship, which shows like the Dwarven party. Or there could be a map of some of Middle-earth. And if you see that, then it's probably going to be one of the case hits. And other people had guessed that there may be 4 to 5 case hits per case. Don't know for sure, but not a lot of information on this. Things could be, aluminum metal prints. Could be the One Ring. Could be the Arkenstone. Could be a Smog coin or some sort of metal card. Again, don't know, but usually they're pretty cool things. We have gotten some other ones that I can't point to you because our shelf is covered up to the moment. but we might get those out towards the end and show just some of the other examples of like the box hit that we've pulled on the previous box. All right. Again, each pack usually contains 2 film cell cards, but I say usually because otherwise, I think you're guaranteed 2 full art cards, which when we get those, we'll show you. The film cells have 3 different colors, and from what we have been able to determine, if they're red film cells, it's from the Unexpected Journey.
Yeah.
If they're blue, they're from the Desolation of Smog, and if they're green, it's from the Battle of the Five Armies. And I think there's about 33 variations of each color. So if we see a ZR, it's going to be a textured full art. Otherwise, I think they're SSRs. Now, where they come up with these, levels of rarity or whatever, no idea. But you see those commonly, I would say. If we get a serial numbered card, that's going to be definitely a hit. If we get, because I know there are some in this, if we get like a silver plate card or whatever, that would be a big hit. So perhaps that's what we are hoping for. So we'll see. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you want to? I guess we've kind of shown the top of the box. Do you want to show off the sides and the?
Well, I didn't want to open anything yet because that would be a big reveal for us. So I was trying to let, without being too distractive.
Gotcha.
But you can see, just like most of the other cases, this isn't the first box of this that we've opened. But there's some embossing, some gold foil.
It's a neat looking box.
Yeah. There's a magnetic flap here that seems to secure it just fine.
I like to say the quality.
Yeah, I agree. Let me shut this off here real quick. Okay.
Yeah, we're really going to have to get out some of the cards that we've pulled previously and show, just because I think people would find that interesting. So, we're ready to open it up?
We are. So, we will either see what we consider the Fellowship.
Right. A group of dwarves.
Group of dwarves with, I believe it also has Bilbo.
Right.
Yeah. Or we'll see a map.
Mm-hmm.
And is that just those 2 options,
right? I believe that's the only. Those are the only.
So
options.
far, we've only seen
the fellowship, and that's the common one. I mean, that really is the most common one. So
what we need is a map.
That would be nice.
Do we have any other idea what color the map is? Just a map?
I'm sure I've seen on other channels, but I couldn't tell you because it's rare.
I mean, I think tan or something. I just wanted to know when we flipped it if you could tell instantly.
Well,
I guess look for faces.
If we see a gold Ninja Turtle card.
That's just a puzzle piece.
Yeah. Watch one of our previous episodes on the Ninja Turtles, but I got that one wrong.
Okay,
anyway,
I'm ready.
Here we go.
You're ready.
Yep.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. That's not people.
I would call that a map.
A map.
I think that's.
Oh, I sort of had a glare. That totally is a map.
All right.
So this is a big box then.
So then there's the potential for this box went up like to the next level. So we will see.
We want to say that to the end, right?
Right. Yep. That's so whatever this box hit is going to be, will be underneath that little flap.
Okay, and just to catch some of our people up here, typically, Curio Hunter here, statistically, is probably quite far ahead on box hits. Someone shuffle this up just a little bit.
It's not going to make much difference, but he can try. If it makes him feel better, we'll set that aside for now. And we'll try not to forget about it. I think the last time we were doing a box.
I was telling him when we first started opening these, we realized like one of the big hit cards is the One Ring, an actual ring, and I want that thing so bad, so bad.
Well,
like I've never opened it. Well, I take that back. I didn't expect anything miraculous out of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pack, and we found greatness.
Right.
Similar with this one, like I know what I'm looking for, and I really want us to hit it.
Right. There's the potential.
Yeah.
With this box.
Because we have the map.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There's the potential.
Do you have your scissors?
I do.
Okay. I believe you went live first last time, so I believe it is my turn.
I don't know how you remember, but
I edit these.
oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. Who am I to question at this point?
Okay. Well, the first one, and just to be clear, sometimes these aren't the easiest to make out.
I wonder if you were to put your hand or something, white paper behind it.
We almost need a light underneath it, looking up. Actually, you know what? I got the perfect frame thing for that. It's almost as if I had thought preemptively about this.
Nice.
Now, the real question is can I get it to focus?
So is that an issue?
Well, I don't know if our light actually may be our issue.
The light might be too much from the top down.
Yeah.
And then I guess I just want to make sure that we've still got microphone sound as well.
Which it appears we do. Yep, I can see us talking. Okay.
Warning signs are popping up on the computer.
Yeah. What that actually was is Ashley popped up. Hi, Ashley. Hey.
Hey.
Maybe she can mod the chat for us for a little bit. Boy, I'm just not making that easy to look at.
We are trying to pilot the ship here, and
part of it is this print is extra sort of narrow, but it does appear to be a river scene with the dwarves and elves at the back of the ship. I don't remember the specific scene itself, but that is what it is. And there's 2 frames from it.
Right, and here's my first one. Part of there's. Let me try to walk it in here. Oh boy. and then get around the glare. There we go. You can kind of see a little bit. Now, I have seen a lot more of the original Lord of the Rings trilogy than I have The Hobbit. So my knowledge on this is not so good. But this would be an example of one of those full art cards that we were talking about.
Okay. Boy, and look at that. So you can see as it turns around there, it's got some, look at the, well, maybe you can just see it from there. But there's multi-faceted colors in there. Let's see some greens, some blues, some reds.
And just for curiosity's sake, we want to check and make sure it's not numbered.
No number that I see, but it is sure is Thranduil, I believe is his name. But it is a...
Yes, please try to pronounce all of the names for us.
Yeah. for humor's sake.
One of my favorite pastimes is when Indy pronounces names.
So see Orca, it looks like there. Next pack?
Yep.
Okay. I believe this one is yours.
All right. Well, I've got Keeley.
Ooh.
And this is one of those textured ones that we were talking about. Because you can, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it's got this little
Celtic sort of
pattern there. There it's kind of coming in. You can really kind of see it there. But yeah, so that's Keeley the dwarf. Tied it up if anybody's
oh, this is a great one. I think this is a prophecy.
Okay.
It shows Bilbo finding the One Ring, and then Bilbo accidentally almost wearing the One Ring. And I actually believe, if I move that just right, you may be able to make it out, because there's a hand picking it up. That's one still. And then just below is him laying on his back on the ground, and the ring is about to fall onto his finger.
So I'm just thinking now, like if it happens to be the One Ring in the box, are you putting it on and I'm going to see if you disappear? Is that part of the plan, or are we just leaving it?
Since it's my birthday, I just assumed if anyone has seen The Hobbit, Smeagol keeps the One Ring because it's his birthday.
Too bad, buddy. We celebrated your birthday last week.
For those that have seen The Hobbit, not only that, like I think he kills his best friend. for the One Ring.
Perfect.
Could be an interesting live stream here.
Yeah, this, for our final episode will be that.
Now I know the scene. This is a green card, so this is from
The Battle of the Five Armies.
Battle of the Five Armies, and then you can see, I believe it's the king, and then as well as 3. It'd be nice if they had
A little bit more description on the
yeah,
back.
so you knew exactly who it is. Sometimes the faces, like you can sort of, I can tell that there's Gandalf and Elf and whoever that main character is. I can't remember him. He wasn't the king. He was. I believe he was a man.
Yeah,
Someone will know.
Yeah.
Ashley, have you seen this movie? The Hobbit series? You know who'd know? My wife. She loves the Hobbit. She loves J.R.R. Tolkien.
put that one up there with it.
Yeah, it was a nice card. Good pull.
That way we can. Well, that way we can at
Keep
the
track
end,
of
right.
seeing who's winning.
Well, I mean, I know, but maybe.
I think it's my turn to go.
Well, too late. You snooze, you lose, and I was.
Oh, it wasn't.
I'm
what
just
I thought
filling
it was.
time. All right.
Yeah.
So then this one. Come on, focus. There we go. From An Unexpected Journey.
So I watched the Hobbit cartoon last night in preparation for today.
Okay.
And so I actually know what scene this is. This is when they meet the Troll King, when they're underground just before Bilbo actually finds the One Ring. This is when Gandalf shows up to save them,
Okay.
and they try to exit out of the cave.
All right. Well, I have an interesting one here that I assume looks like it's going to be special, but it's not. So I think this just might take you to, like the checklist and stuff where you can see what all cards are included. But I don't think this one is anything for us, though.
If we get to 7,000 likes, we'll scan it though live on the air.
With your phones, don't try.
And then, is it Smaug? Smaug, the main villain, the
Smaug, yeah.
Smaug? Smaug?
Smaug.
Yeah,
Smaug. I'm gonna go with Smaug.
Smaug. So this is Battle of the Five Armies, and you can see he's attacking the village for the dwarves coming inside the mountain.
Yep, no idea.
Is this our last pack?
Yeah,
Okay,
last pack.
50-50 still.
I mean, I did get the
Scan cards?
scan
We're not
card.
counting the scan card.
Sure, it's different. We haven't actually seen one of those in the previous boxes, so I mean, like
Desperate for a win.
me or you?
I don't know. Both ways. Man. Obviously, it's from The Hobbit. I think the first still is actually when they first arrive at Bilbo's home in the Shire. And Bilbo doesn't like or whatever, and they do the singing with the dishes. The second one appears to be the Dwarf King and maybe his father. It just looks to be a still shot from when they still had the kingdom inside the... Oh, wrong pile.
Oh, you sorting them? I haven't been paying much attention.
Well, they were already sort of sorted, so I followed with
Come
it.
on, autofocus. There we go. Yeah, these are some pretty cool pictures, I think.
Yeah. Actually, two of the clearer images that we've seen.
So we're not getting that many blue for whatever reason.
I think in the other two boxes, we only had one blue out of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, is it Thorin? Is that his name?
I think so. Like Thorin Oakenshield or
Yeah.
something like that.
There's Thorin on the throne and Thorin. So this is the second movie. I believe it's him coming like out of an explosion.
All right, for my last card to take the win on hits.
Oh, well, I take the card that's in the box.
Oh, here he goes again. Very nice. And these are, you know, I mean, you can see it. It's got that high shine to it. It's got the multicolors. Just a really nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay.
All right.
Do you want to recap what we've hit with?
Sure. What we need to do is, like, do you want me to go after some of the previous ones as well?
Yeah, you can if you
we
want.
got a
I'll
little
just
while
talk
you're-
about the ones
Sure.
that we've got here. So realistically, we only pulled cards from 2 of the films. The first one, which is Hobbit: A Unexpected Journey, and then for its sequel, we've got the green card, which is the Battle of the Five Armies. From this particular deck, there were more from the first movie than the sequel. As far as the box hits from this one, we've got Keely the Dwarf, Thandril Elves, and then I believe this is...
I'm waiting for the pronunciation.
Well, it's not. You can't quite make it out.
Gladadriel or something like that.
Gandriel, maybe.
I think it's more like Gladadriel. Well, if you know how to pronounce it, spell it out for us in the comments, and we'll.
But what I was getting at is you can't see the first 3 or 4 letters of the name because of the printing and the lightness of her hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got. I don't know if we want to show some of the previous ones that we've pulled as
I
well
believe we
before we
do.
do that.
Yeah,
All right, so just so that you have an idea of what some of the box hits are like under the Fellowship, we have pulled out previously this Smog card, and thing is, like, these are metal, and they come in the cases like this, and they're wrapped pretty well. But this is heavy, so that's one. And you have Azog the Defiler. We had pulled previously. And then this one is IndieRPM's favorite one so far because it's a picture of a lot of the main characters all sort of in one. He was a big fan when that one
Well, I
made an
thought
appearance.
if you were opening a box with a Hobbit, you'd at least want
Right.
Thorin, Bilbo, and Gandalf.
True.
I mean, those are essentially the leads for the films. So my understanding is, with the actual box, with this one, you poke down, peel
We
up,
could do that, or we could just
lift up. I say we save, protect the box,
cardboard. Sure.
just on the off chance the ring is in there.
You might want to keep things intact for.
Yep. Okay. You want to lift together?
Sure.
Okay.
Ready?
3, 2, take a breath. We're going to lift up, stop, and then we'll both pull it off and look at the same time. Okay? So up, stop. See. 1, 2, 3.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! There. I apologize if I'm screaming into the camera or the microphone here, but this is what Indy has been asking for. By chance, is it numbered?
I can't tell. You want to take a look at it? I would say take that outer plastic off. I think we can put it back on.
I think it would be but I mean, like, that's just so you can kind of see. I mean, that is a thick card with a
even
gold.
when you compare it, put it back up
Right.
there real quick to one of the cases that we were doing. I mean, it's almost double the thickness.
Right, and I mean, like
of
that.
these.
That ring is. Yes. Ah. Wow.
Oh no,
That
it's
is-
sealed.
That is
It
not.
actually
It's
sealed.
it's not just like a little sticky thing. That
No.
is legit sealed. So they don't want us getting into it.
Well, no, I was wrong.
Oh, they don't care about us getting into it.
What do you think?
Well, I'd say we could probably take it out, leave it in the hard case?
Well, yeah, we're not gonna.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Is there enough people in the chat? Do you guys want us to open it? Do you want to see what it looks like?
Do you want to see if Indy disappears?
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna pull it. It must be 7.
The studio's making noises around here.
And it's magnetic, right? Do we have gloves? We have gloves,
He's been
right?
asking for this. How can we deny him?
There's extra writing on the inside, but I can't make out. I don't know if
Probably Elvish.
you would assume so, right? I mean, it's got the script on the outside like it should, but there's writing on the inside. I didn't remember there being writing on the inside, which makes me curious. Like,
He wants to know. I get the feeling that it's still in plastic still, so that's probably good. It keeps it all nice and protected. That is a thick plastic case.
is that metal?
I think that's a ring. I think it's a legit ring.
No, well, I mean, I get that is the ring part of the card? Is the card separate?
Well, and I don't think we want to find out.
No,
just
no,
yet,
no,
but,
no,
you know,
no.
Like we'll do some research on that one. But like, does the ring come off? Could you wear the thing? That is the question.
Well,
be gentle with that thing.
plastic. Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Okay.
Well, how about that? So yeah, that's very
Huge.
exciting.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Yeah. Ever since we pulled the boxes and I realized that could be a hit, I was trying to contain my excitement because I promised my wife I wouldn't scream down here again.
Oh, I'm sorry. You have to apologize for me. I made
fine.
no such
No, you
promises,
did not
so-
promise. But I just couldn't be any happier. Like I'm glad that we got it.
Mm-hmm.
I was sitting here thinking it was funny. The second we pulled it off, we seen it. My first initial reaction wasn't excitement. It's like, oh, we don't have that to look forward to anymore. Because that has been a big, like, that box has been sitting up there. Waiting for a while.
We've got
Yeah.
but we have more boxes in the schedule in the future. Now, will we probably see the Fellowship? Yeah,
Yeah.
but there's always the chance because we actually got these boxes from a variety of different sellers, and so presumably, like they're pulling from different cases. So, like, there's a chance, that the race. I don't know, but we'll see. So if you're interested, tune back in when we have. Just tune in every week, but also especially when we have future Hobbit unboxings, because I think it'll be interesting to see.
Yeah.
All right. Wow.
Well,
So I guess
night.
like
Yeah.
are there any questions from the viewers? Like what? I mean, it's pretty obvious. Like we had the big hit, but
Yeah.
maybe of the other cards, which one or ones were your favorite? Do you like the full art? Do you prefer the film cells? What are your thoughts? Does anybody really enjoy those metal cards that we got from the what do they got from the Fellowship box hits? So, questions that we just kind of want to know. Please feel free to share in the comments. Also, we've done a couple of these now. Has anybody else got one of these boxes?
Yes.
And if so, what have you pulled?
Yeah.
And then I guess also we want to know, has anybody, after we've done one of these reviews, gone out and gotten something because of that? Because again, we're trying to provide you with information so that you can make informed decisions before you jump in and buy, especially on some of these where there's not that much information. I will tell you that we have opened. This is I can't remember. Maybe our
13th, 14th box.
Well, but our fourth of the Hobbit because
Yeah.
we've got we've saved the box hit. So, and I think we probably got lucky in getting the the map one, because you just never know what you're going to find. So this is not necessarily indicative of the ratio, but
I think
it
what
is
he's
possible.
trying to do is stifle expectations. We don't want you to think that you would realistically pull 4 boxes and maybe pull the One Ring, or realistically
you might pull it with just 1 box, or you might get 10 boxes and never get it. I mean, that's just the
part of the gamble,
right? The thrill of unboxing things, the thrill of collecting cards and stuff.
Thrill of the hunt.
So I feel like I don't really need to ask you, but I'm going to anyway. What is your favorite pull of the night?
Oh, of course, it'd have to be the One Ring.
I mean, and you would ask me the same thing, and I would have the same answer. I mean, like there was.
It doesn't get any better than that.
Like I don't normally scream, start clapping. Well, you're usually pretty reserved on this channel, but there's.
We wanted to.
And I knew that like you had high expectations. Ever since we opened like the first one, he's been saying, "What if one of these has the ring in it and stuff?" I don't know, maybe but so
it's a big night.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
It's a good one.
So we're glad that you were here with us to be part of it.
100%.
Part of the thrill of opening cards and stuff is to try to do it with your buddies. Because it's really more of a social thing. It's not nearly as much fun. I mean, there's a certain element of excitement every time you do it, even if you're by yourself. But there's also a social aspect to it as well. And getting to share that experience with your friends, that's what it's all about. So,
well, thank you for being here with me.
I'm glad that I was able to be, and I'm glad that we got that.
Yeah.
There was a number of other things that it could have been.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
I mean,
and realistically, probably would have been happy with those.
We'd have been excited,
not as ecstatic
but,
as
like
the Ring.
Indy has been talking about it for a while.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought I'd be wearing it by now, and I'd already escaped this place, and I'd be rolling over Midgard by now. And
well, you never know. Some other things we want to mention is as we start to wrap up the show is we do have some merch and stuff. You can go to our website, Unbox. Is it Unbox or Unboxing the Universe?
Unboxtheuniverse.com.
Unboxtheuniverse.com.
Yep.
We have some batarangs,
Which we have here to show you.
We actually have
week.
samples this week. It's hit or miss sometimes, depending upon how sales are going. But
so realistically, you can get these 3 batarangs. The way that we set it up is you can buy any combination of the 3. They're $10 a piece, or 3 for 30. If you want this extra base here, I'll take these off of so you can see it real quick. That's an extra $10. And you can find more information for any of these on our website, unboxtheuniverse.com.
now that we've switched the way the camera faces.
Yep. I gotta get it.
And this is like the one week that I don't pull out my Hobbit playmat.
Oh, yeah.
But I've got one, and about every time we do some sort of Lord of the Rings thing, I break it out, and I totally forgot this week. But
so, anyways, merch. I don't know if you've seen our new cup commercial. It came out today, too. So, that is available as well. You can find it on our merch store with a shirt and a bunch of other stuff as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, I appreciate you doing a shout-out to that. Got to pay the bills.
Right. There's a few other things that we want to mention as far as like upcoming schedules. So next week is Christmas Eve. So tune in to watch our Christmas Eve show, and we'll just have to see what if Santa makes an appearance.
I've been a good boy this year. I imagine we're going to see Santa.
All right. Here's hoping.
Yep.
If nothing else, we might get a little something to help keep the studio a bit warmer.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of cold down here.
Yeah.
Anyway. And then the following week, which is actually
in your beautiful
in
archaeologist
my office. That's right. Got to constantly keep doing some work. Then on New Year's Eve, we're going to do actually sort of a recap show where we'll show some of our biggest pulls. Obviously, the ring will play into that.
Yeah.
And tell you just sort of where we came from in 2024, and what we plan to do new and different, exciting things for 2025. And other than that, just want to say you can catch us here every Tuesday, 7 p.m. Central. We probably want to thank a few people.
Yeah. Thank our sponsors. At first, Jefferson Street Entertainment, Elisa's LLC, PQ Sound and Lighting, or Lights, excuse me, I apologize to them. SD Custom Machining, and AQ Squared Production. Thank you for sponsoring our show. Also, while he's on that fact, we'd like to thank those that send in stuff for us to unbox. It's been a couple weeks since we've gotten anything, but we have. Larry from Illinois has actually sent us a couple different things. We shout him out anytime.
Right,
Larry, we'd always take something else if we want to send it.
It's on the schedule for 2025.
Yeah.
The end of the year just filled up fast with special shows and stuff like that, and so we try to place it in. Plus, I really think that the intention was for that to be sort of a Christmas gift anyway.
Yeah.
So we didn't really want to do it before Christmas.
Yep.
So, but we've worked it into the schedule. We've basically got almost all of 2025. We've got stuff to do. We've got cards to unbox.
This man has picked out 52 different things to show you next year.
Right. But that doesn't mean that if somebody sends something in, we can't work it into the schedule. You know, we're going to try to do special shows. We'll try to do like Valentine's Day shows, 4th of July, Star Wars Day shows. I mean, we'll try to cover some of these different holidays and things like that. Try to make it a little seasonal. Or if nothing else, it's fun for us. We hope that it's fun for you as well.
That's why we do it.
Make sure to share, like, and subscribe.
Yeah.
And that just helps the channel grow. Big thank you to our over 700 subscribers.
Well, and actually, let's go back to that, because currently, right now, we are with you, our friends and family, at TikTok, where we actually have 9,000, almost 200 and some odd followers. So thank you for that.
Yes.
But on YouTube, which sort of brings me up to another topic, we hadn't really discussed this much, but on the off chance something would happen and TikTok is no longer available in these great United States,
right,
there is another alternative. In fact, not only have we got it up and running, we have not quite monetized it yet, but with the gracious help of all of you, we have close to, like Curio Hunter said, 700 subscribers on our YouTube channel, and we do have live access there. So that we've been discussing about moving the show.
Right, because from what, again, we're not experts on the news, but from what you hear is, January might be a real crossroads for the platform for TikTok. And we just don't know where that's going to take us, but we want to continue to do this show regardless. So one way or another, we're looking at ways that we can continue to put it out so that you can keep joining us. Because we're building something here that we really enjoy.
Oh, sure.
And we don't want to see it end.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. One way or the other, we will continue. Even if it's just a live stream on an actual website, we'll keep it going.
We've got too many cards now at this point.
Yeah. We're pot committed at this point. We're going to deal them out.
To show
we're going to
more.
play the cards.
So,
play the cards we're dealt, 100%. I think that was it on my end. Do we need to wrap this bad boy up?
I believe so.
Okay. Well, as always, we'd like to thank you for watching our live stream unboxing. This has been our new show called Unbox the Universe, which happens to air every Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Central here on TikTok, as well as a replay the following night on YouTube. We also have a Facebook page. If you haven't found us there, you can find it at IndieRPM and Curio Hunter. Same with our YouTube, and our website is unboxtheuniverse.com. I have been IndieRPM.
And I'm the Curio Hunter.
And together we should unbox the universe.
Happy collecting.
The boys aren't just unboxers, they're forces of nature. IndieRPM once stared at a rare card so intently, it upgraded itself to a legendary. Curio Hunter, he's banned from 3 card shops for pulling too many hollows in a row. Their t-shirts, crafted with a level of chaos that can only come from the boys. Their tumblers, keep your drinks as steady as Curio's hand during a high-stakes pack pull. And their hats, they're so stylish, they've been known to cause card collectors to line up just for a photo. Accessories? Oh, they've got those too. Everything you need to channel the unstoppable energy of IndieRPM and Curio Hunter. And just like their live streams, the merch is guaranteed to be 1 part chaos, 2 parts legendary. When you rep the merch, you're not just a fan, you're part of the boys' universe of mayhem. Fair warning, wearing it may cause random strange strangers to challenge, you to a pack battle, or ask for your autograph. Get your gear at unboxtheuniverse.com because the boys wouldn't settle for ordinary, and neither should you.
Jefferson Street Entertainment presents an original story by Joe Davis, a 4-part epic miniseries.
They want the past, but all I have is what's in front of me. They made me a weapon,
A mercenary with no memory.
but even a weapon breaks. You took everything from me.
From the depths of the unknown, a reckoning begins. Vanguard isn't just fighting for answers, he's fighting for the fate of us all.
I'm taking it all back.
Prepare for the beginning of the end. Echoes of Eternity, Part 1, Awakening in the Abyss.